Hey everyone, and welcome to the club, and welcome to another weekend art challenge. Since it's Halloween month, I thought it'd be fun if we dressed up Homer Simpson as the Ice Wizard from Clash Royale. So I'm going to get started at the top of my page with one of Homer's eyes. So we're going to start with a circle, starting from the top. We'll work our way all the way around. Now from here I want to layer the nose in behind the eye. So we're going to start right up on the side. We're going to curve up slightly towards the tip of the nose. Now we just want to round this out. Coming around and then down towards the bottom. Now the end of the nose actually works its way in towards the chin. So we start at the bottom of the nose, curving out, almost like drawing a circle. We'll come down towards the bottom. Now I want to tuck the right eye in behind the eye and the nose. So we're going to draw that same size circle, starting from the inside of the left eye, circle around. Now let's give it some pupils. Just left of center, we're going to draw one little dot. And on the right eye, we're just going to shift over towards the right slightly. Now we're going to go back towards the bottom edge of the nose here. We're just going to curve the front of the mouth, coming down. We're going to bump this out, and then just blend this into the mouth. We're going to curve all the way towards the back. Now right here, I'm just going to draw a little bracket, just to close off the mouth. We're going to move down and draw on the lower lip. So right down here, we're just going to curve around and in. Now from there, I just want to blend in towards the chin. So let's start at the chin area, and just complete that circle going up. Just below the nose, we're going to add an Ice Wizard's mustache. So we start in the center, we're going to curve down, and then just go around the corner of the mouth and blend that into the side of the head. We're going to go in the opposite direction, on the right, going around, and we'll just pull that in towards the side of the face. Directly underneath this eye, we want to add the cheekbones. So we're just going to curve this out just beside the nose and then down. Now up above the eye, he's got this protruding brow. So up here, we're just going to curve out, and then pull that back in. Now we're just going to curve up, just towards the hairline, to about there. Now we can go in and add in Ice Wizard's eyebrows. In between the eyes at the top, I'm just going to curve up, over the left eye, and out. We're going to hook this back slightly, and we're going to curve out, just around the side of the eye, and we're going to curve that back in towards the top of the eye. Let's flip this over and do the same thing on the right side. Up here, we're going to curve up and out. We're going to hook that back in. I just want to curve this down in behind the eye. Now from that top line, I just want to draw in the widow's peak. From here, I'm just going to curve down in between the eyebrows. I'm going to curve over the left eyebrow, going up and then out to right about there. From that top point, I just want to curve the inside edge of the hairline, coming around the eye, and then down to about here. This is where we're going to locate the ear. So we're going to draw like a C shape, going all the way around. On the inside, we want to add some inner ear detail. So we're just going to start with a little curve, and then a little line coming down just below it. Now we're going to go in and add in the Ice Wizard's hair. So just at the top edge of the brow, we're going to curve up and out. Now we're going to hook this back, curving back. Now we're going to pull this down, coming down with a little curve. Now we draw that large centerpiece here, and curve over and back towards the left. We're going to hook this back down, right there. Now we're going to go back again, one more smaller curve, and we're going to hook that down in the opposite direction towards the side of the head. Now we're going to draw the large side flare coming out, curve up and out, and then from here we're going to curve down the side of the head, down to right there. Now we're going to do a hard turn in behind the ear. Now directly below the ear, I just want to draw the back of the neck, so we're just going to draw a little curve coming down. From here, I want to tuck in the collar just underneath the head. So from that point in the neck, I'm going to curve forward underneath the chin and then down towards the center. So right here, we want to do a little overlap, curving over just below the chin, and we're just going to pull that down in the middle. On the front side of the chin, we're going to curve in the opposite direction and just tuck that in. And then up in here, I'm going to draw a curve from left to right just for the collar of the shirt. Now I can go in and draw the outside part of the collar. So stepping up just underneath the earlobe, I'm going to curve around and then pull that back towards the right. I just want to follow this curve all the way down towards the bottom. Right there. On the right side, I want to draw on the outer part of the collar coming around and then down towards the same height as we have in the center. So this will probably start just underneath the upper lip, curving around and then pulling that in. Now I just want to blend this in to a line coming down towards the bottom. Let's layer the buckle in here. So I'm just going to overlap those two ends with a long straight line. We'll come down the side of the buckle. It's almost like creating a rectangle, and then we'll close out the bottom with a straight line. Now let's trim out the inner part of the buckle. So starting on the sides, we want to leave an even space gap all the way around. Now before I draw on the body, I want to draw on the left side arm because it's going to be overlapping the body here. So I'm going to have the arm up in a fist. So we're going to start just on the side of the collar here. I'm going to do a curve coming down towards the elbow and then back up towards the hand. So we'll start out here, we're going to curve out. We're going to round out the elbow and we're just going to pull that up to right about here. We want to leave enough room for the hand. We're going to go back up to the top and draw on the upper part of the arm. So on the side here, I want to leave a little bit of space, curving up and then over. We're going to draw on the thumb. So from here I'm just going to draw a curve going up, almost like a little half circle, and then back in. Now we're going to layer the fingers on top of the thumb. So stepping back, we're going to go up, and then down. We're going to draw another bump right here, and then one more is going to go around, and then right in towards that wrist. Up in the upper part of the arm, I want to draw a curve from the outside, curving down for the sleeve. Now Homer's got a really large belly, so I want to make sure I leave enough space in the belly area here. So we're going to start with the chest area. Just on the side of the collar, we're going to curve out and then down towards the bottom of the chest. Now from here I want to curve out the belly and then down. Pull that down to right about there. On the left side, we're going to curve in the opposite direction. So directly below the elbow, we'll curve down. Now these 2 points are going to curve in behind the buckle. We want to leave a little bit of overlap on the inside. So the buckle just overlaps the belly just a little. Now this is the lower edge of the belt. We're going to step up just below those 2 points and curve the top part of the buckle. On the left side here, we're going to add 2 circles and we'll fill those in black. Let's go to the right side and draw on this arm. So I'm going to have the arm bent up, holding some ice. So we're going to start with the shoulder first. So right where the collar meets the side of the chest, we're going to curve out and then down. We're going to curve the cuff of the sleeve coming around and back in behind the belly. Now from this point, I'm going to draw on the upper part of the forearm, curving up towards the wrist. Now we're going to draw in the thumb. From here, we're going to curve around and then just pull that back in. We're going to step over so there's a little bit of an overlap and just draw a curve coming down for the palm. Now we're going to go down and draw on the lower part of the arm. So down here, and curve up towards the wrist area. So we're sort of lining these 2 areas up. Now from here, I want to draw on the pinky, curving around, and we'll just pull that down. Now like we did with the thumb, I'm just going to curve down the palm, a little curve like that. In between this palm and the pinky, I'm going to draw a straight line going across for the base of the ice. Now we want to layer the ice in behind the fingers. So right behind the thumb, we're going to angle out, and it will angle up. I'm going to come down with a short line. Now on the opposite side, I'm going to go up a little bit higher. I'm going to go up and in, and then we'll pull that down with a short line. Now I'm going to overlap those 2 points with the center part of the ice. So stepping down, go over that line towards the top, and then we'll pull this angled line down over that line. Let's continue working down with the body. So in the center here, I want to curve down and out towards the left. It's right about there. We're going to curve this around. I want to make sure that it's outside the edge of the belt. Curving around and in. Now I'm going to curve back, just following that same curve in underneath the belt buckle. Then from the corner of the belt, we're going to step in and just curve out towards the top corner of that fur. We're going to do the same thing on the right side. Starting from the center, we'll curve down, and we'll curve it back up. We're just going to loop this around, just on the outside of the belt buckle. From here, I want to curve back up underneath the belt buckle. And then from the corner of the belt, we're going to step in and curve to the corner of the fur. One little minor detail, I'm going to add the end of the belt right here. So starting from the top of the belt, we're going to curve over towards the right, and then back down. Let's continue working down with the legs. So in between these 2 curves, we draw another curve, going up and then down, leaving a little bit of space on either side. On the left side, I'm going to step in, and curve down and out towards the inside edge of the left leg. On the right, we'll do the same thing. Now from here, I'm going to curve the bottom of the pant and tuck this in underneath the fur. Just rounding out the inside and pulling that back up. Now we're going to tuck the boots in underneath the pant. So on the left side, we're going to step in, curve down, and in. On the right, we'll curve down and in. And then we're going to round out the bottom of the feet, but we're going to add a little bit of a sole here. So curving across, we'll go up, and then come down at an angle. Then we're going to continue that curve over towards the toe. We'll do the same thing on the right. So curving across, go straight up, come down at an angle, and then continue that curve over towards the toe. Now we're going to draw on the top of the boot. From the toe, we're going to curve up and just pull it down. We're going to step back and curve in and up underneath the pant leg. Do the same thing on the right, going up and then across. We're going to step over, curve up underneath the pant leg. Now from the corner of the heel, I'm just going to angle forward like that. And there we have it. There's Homer Simpson dressed like the Ice Wizard. I hope you enjoyed today's challenge. Make sure you subscribe and send us your challenge ideas in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.